Yo, what's up? It's your girl Hydra. Um. All right, collective reading here. First, we have the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords. They both came out at the same time. So I was thinking, you're surrounded by a lot of lies, deceit, mistrust, maybe even a lot of emotional abuse, narcissism, and you feel like you're trapped within that. But with her being covered by the red cloak, shows that she is still cared for. And you're not trapped. These swords are actually protecting you, and you do have a way out. This protection here are, what I'm feeling are negative thought forms. So what you think, self-doubt, low self-esteem, lack of motivation and disbelief within yourself, disbelief of yourself. You're not trapped within that. That's not who you are. That's not what you are. And so this very well could be, since it is a collective reading, it could go two ways. So it could go that you're making yourself feel trapped and you need to take some time alone to kind of get your emotions together. And not only get them together, but kind of put them in front of you and say well, where did this wound come from? Well, hold on, let's go here. You want to take these swords and you want to turn them into water. Take the metal, turn it into water, something smoother to deal with. So let's say, So one way that we lie to ourselves is by saying, I can't do this. No, bitch, you can do it, you just don't want to. No, but I really can't do this. Sword goes down. Well, why can't you do this? Well, I'm not capable of doing it. I am not able to do it. Well, why do you think that? And then it'll start. So how the best way that I can explain this. The light is shining on all of these swords, and she's sitting around some water. And the swords right here, they're kind of touching that water. And you want to turn those swords into water. That way you can easily put them in these cups. And then after you can put them in the cups, you can dump them out. Because those thoughts, those feelings, and those beliefs, they are holding you back. You don't need to be doing that anymore. So that's one way that it could go. The other way that it could go is that there's someone around you that you can't trust. They're not worthy of your trust. They're using you. You feel trapped. Hold on. You may feel that they're trying to emotionally manipulate you because they just like to see you torn down, is what I was getting. And with the Hermit card coming out, clarifying it, I got spend some time alone and reflect on where these lies have been projected to you when you've received them and how they affected your esteem, your self-esteem, how they affected your life after that. And once you find out who it is, get rid of them. No, wait, no, not hold on. Not don't do that. I would never, no. Cut them out of your life. Just, if they've been making you feel this way, all they're doing is draining you of your energy, lowering your vibration, making you just feel you know? If they make you feel heavy, lift the weight off, babe. Like, you don't need that. So what they're lying to you about too would be stuff like just like random gossip. It would be like they'll tell you what someone else said about you just to watch you squirm. And it'll be like just something like really unnecessary, and it'll be like probably making fun of your looks or making fun of the way that you do things. Or even like just the way that you do things, or even just like your beliefs and how you process and think through things. Like they probably think your ideas are stupid, you know what I mean? And like they want to tell you that by telling you that someone else said it, so that they don't have the accountability. Their hands are kept clean, you know what I mean? So it's like to definitely like cut yourself off from everybody so that you can figure out who is doing that to you. Because it's absolutely unnecessary, and it's like it's making you worry a little bit. Like it's making you worry about the way that you live your life and the way that you do things, because you're like, well, I mean, if it's a problem of somebody else, then who else is it a problem to? They're the only ones that are telling me about this. And what I'm getting is, babe, there's no problem at all. They're the ones with the problem. They just don't have the guts to tell you about it themselves. Why? Because they know that it's stupid. They know that you would call them out on their bullshit. That's why. Going back to it's rooted in envy too. I don't know why. That's been a really big theme. Envy is scary. Envy can drive people to kill, and I don't like that. I would like to say that they're jealous, but the jealousy has festered up so much to the point where it is now that they are now envious of you. They've had many opportunity to get to your level and essentially like be you, you know? But they just couldn't. They couldn't do what you do. You know, they couldn't do what you do. So they can't do what you do. There's only one of you. As for the other way, where it could be you doing this to yourself, it's just to really work through those emotions and pinpoint where they're coming from. You want to turn those like I said, you want to turn those swords into water. The thought forms that are flowing through your head that are bringing you down, making you feel trapped and like you can't do anything, to the point where you're unmotivated to follow your dreams. Then grab a thought form and then just take it into your heart. But this just happened, so I don't think it's you. If it resonates more, honestly, like I feel like it mostly is, I think the way that this spread wants to go towards is that there is somebody around you cannot trust, and you need to be careful, and you need to spend some time alone with yourself so that you can figure out what lies have been being fed to you. It's not like, what I get is like reflect on interactions with everybody, and like reflect on, it's probably the closest person to you. Because you trust them. Like why else would you take what they say to heart to the point where you're losing sight of yourself. Let's see. What other advice? How can It's a male. I was asking, how can you get out of this Eight of Swords energy? And it's exactly what I was saying. Temperance is the alchemy card. turning water into wine, but this time you're going to turn those swords into water. Swords in the tarot represent thoughts. And in this case, it's very negative thinking. Whatever this person is telling you, they are really, really just... Yeah, after alchemizing, we have the world, we have this, so the world, the Six of Wands, and then we have the Sun. And so what this is saying is, after you alchemize and then you end whatever relationship this is with whomever it is with, you'll see victory, you'll see success, you'll be able to see the truth finally. You may be left with a little bit of disappointment, but I feel like it's mostly within disappointment in yourself, for being so blindsided by this. But it's okay, you can alchemize that too. You don't put blame on yourself. I mean, okay, so that part's hard, because it's yes, you want to take responsibility over the moment where you had power to keep this from happening, right? But don't dwell on that, and don't hate yourself for that either. Just acknowledge that it was there, acknowledge that you did have that opportunity, and then learn from it. It's okay. We're human. We make mistakes, and sometimes we make the same mistake 4 times. And that could just have to do with it's situational. I'm not even going to get into that. But from what I'm getting here, so I did think that maybe this person was a water sign, but I think no, not a water sign, an air sign. But I think you're the air sign. This is going to resonate more with somebody who is an air sign. Air signs are Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. The person that you are dealing with who is lying to you, they are a male, is what I'm getting. They are a male. And they are a water sign that is Scorpio. Why did I blank? Maybe they could just be a Scorpio. Oh, Cancer and Pisces. Now they want to come. Let's see, what's this one here? This one wanted to poke out the Queen of Wands and the Six of Cups. Yeah, this is just telling me that you have more power than you give yourself credit for. Utilize it. And I think once you cut this person out completely, you will be able to see that a lot clearer. So that's the collective reading. 13 minutes. Wow. Cool. All right. I hope that resonated. If it did, I am doing offering readings. There's no set price yet. I'm always finicky on the prices. But we may come to a negotiation. Donations are fine. We may even, like I said, negotiations. So maybe you scratch my back, I scratch yours type of thing. Maybe I can ask you for a favor or something. But yes, so tarot readings for all, or for whomever this resonated for. Or I mean, I don't know. No, this is tough because I feel like you guys really do love them too. Yeah. I feel like you guys thought that you guys could have everything together, but I don't think that's the case. And I think they wanted you to think that too. And it couldn't, and I'm not saying that this is specifically a love relationship. It could be applied to any relationship. This person, like I said, they like to toy with your emotions. They are King of Cups with Seven of Swords. This is what makes me think that they're a water sign, because Cups, water, King. You get it, right? You get it. So they act like you can trust them. That's what's crazy. They act like you can trust them, and they know you can't. They know you can't. Yeah, well, sorry. I'm sorry. I hope that it works out in your favor in the end. Whether you listen to my advice or not, it's a general reading. Whatever happens after it's out there, that's... I should probably edit that out. I don't know, because... Anyway, sorry. So that's your reading. If it resonates, I hope the healing is graceful, and I hope you give yourself the patience that you give others. And I hope you are able to get through it peacefully. Later.